What if I told you that the richest person who ever lived could buy today's billionaires Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Warren Buffett many times over, and he did it 700 years ago? Meet Mansa Musa I of Mali, a man whose fortune was so colossal it changed the economies of entire nations. Let's travel back to the early 1300s, West Africa. The Mali Empire wasn't just a desert kingdom, and it was the beating heart of the global gold trade. Historians estimate that Mali supplied nearly half of the old world's gold at the time. Imagine controlling the source of the most precious currency on earth. Musa wasn't born into direct kingship. He became emperor around 1312 when his predecessor set off on an ill-fated Atlantic expedition and never returned. Almost overnight, Musa inherited a realm stretching from the Atlantic coast deep into the Sahara, including the legendary cities of Timbuktu and Gao. Gold wasn't his only treasure. Musa controlled copper, salt, fertile farmland, and trade taxes along the trans-Saharan routes. Every caravan heading north paid tribute, and because Mali's gold mines like Bambouk and Bure were the richest known, Musa's coffers filled faster than any treasury in Europe or Asia. In 1324, Musa embarked on the Hajj, the sacred pilgrimage to Mecca. But this wasn't a humble journey. Picture 60,000 attendants, 12,000 royal servants and camels, each carrying hundreds of pounds of pure gold. When he reached Cairo, he spent and gifted so lavishly that the Egyptian dinar's value collapsed for over a decade. Chroniclers say gold prices in the region didn't stabilize for years. Here's what most people miss. Musa wasn't just a gold hoarder. He turned Timbuktu into a center of learning, funding the Sankar University and importing scholars, architects, and books from across the Muslim world. He even brought back the Andalusian architect Abu Ishaq Isa Hili, who designed the iconic Djinguerbir mosques, still standing today. These investments made Mali a beacon of culture and science long after the gold dust settled. Modern economists struggle to pin down a number. Some estimates place his fortune at the equivalent of 400 to 500 billion US dollars, perhaps more. But wealth like Musa's defies modern calculators. He didn't just have money. He controlled the supply of money's very essence. After Musa's death in 1337, successors couldn't maintain the same grip on trade, and Mali's dominance eventually waned. Yet his legend endures. A ruler who wielded wealth, not merely to dazzle, but to build cities, universities, and mosques that shaped African and Islamic history. So here's the question. If Mansa Musa stood atop today's economy, how would he use his fortune? Would he outdo today's tech moguls in philanthropy? Or would the sheer weight of gold topple markets once again? Tell me in the comments, what would you do with a fortune that could shake the world's economy? And if you love uncovering stories that history textbooks barely whisper about, hit that subscribe button and join us here on Chrono Clips, where the past is always richer than you think.